internet. What do you guys think? Is the signal good? Can you guys see us good? Is it clear picture? Z, are you getting on?
Yeah. There we go.
You're on?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that looks like a really clear picture from here.
Well, we don't know how it's going to act.
Hey guys, hey Jen, hey Andrea, hey Catherine, Donna, Susan, hi, Nicole, Dan, Dan Promo, Glade. Yeah, I still have my Mambas. Of course. How's the picture, guys? Mama Card! Deb, Nicole, Kimberly, Diana, Jill, everybody. 2 leaves in a pod. Does the picture look good? We have internet in the office. But it's not great internet. It's only 1.7.
They said 1.5 it was going to be, but it's a bit better than expected.
Really? So we got 1.7?
Yeah.
That's crazy. This day and age, 1.7 gigs of internet.
Just to let you guys
James
know.
Conkey passed out, but he landed like a rock star.
Just to let you guys know, you need 3 to stream
Netflix.
Yeah,
we can't even stream Netflix in the office. Picture looks like you're broadcasting from Florida. Thanks, Wayne.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, backwoods Florida.
Which part of Florida would be better?
Now, the only thing that's terrible about this is we don't have internet signal all over the property. Only in the office and at the house.
Yeah.
So now at least we'll be able to do our lives though with a great picture.
Yeah.
And we can probably do it from Stream. I don't know if we can do it from StreamYard.
I don't think so. Like this is pushing it.
Well, they're saying it's got great picture and great sound.
I know, but as soon as we add something else, it's going to be like it was before, like trying to reconnect all the time.
I bet it will. I bet it will.
But we could use your laptop.
Wayne, we have a booster, but it doesn't work great. Tori says hats are cut out. You guys look good, and the video yesterday was awesome. Thank you, thank you, Sean. What's up, Sean Goodman? Hello, Z Dog from Wisconsin, John Kemp, Mimi,
Hey.
Angela, Cheryl, Linda, Ethel, Sweet Cheeks, Gail, Kathleen, Jen.
I do need to shave again. Like I just thought of it. Like looking at the picture, I'm like, oh, I gotta shave again.
You do have to shave.
Yeah.
I shaved this morning. I had to take Piper to the doctor though.
Yeah. I was stuck with all the people.
Yeah. Z had to deal with the guy putting in the internet and everything, and
It's so like awkward to. There. It's back.
it worked. It came back.
I told you we just gotta answer it.
See, when my phone rings, it freezes, and then I have to answer it and tell them we're doing a live and hang up. Otherwise, it stays frozen, then we got to reconnect. But it is working.
It's only it'll take a second to unbuffer, okay?
It'll take a second.
Yeah.
Circle of Death is gone. We're back. The picture is blurry.
It'll take a second to readjust.
So I do the woo. Is that better? Clear? Picture's nice and clear. All right, cool. Vicky, we have a booster outside, but it will not work. We're trying to get somebody to put an antenna out here.
The thing is, with the boosters, there's still a range.
Right. But if somebody puts a tower,
Yeah,
if we can rent a spot for someone to put a tower out there, it would work perfect.
Would Sibley consider renting even though that they put like almost a nearly permanent structure up?
Is it what?
Is it still renting if
Yeah.
they're putting it? Okay.
Because that's not permanent structure.
Okay.
That can always be taken down.
Okay.
Jane, hello. Susan, if it's blurry in Wisconsin, that's got to be on your end. Because everybody's saying it's clear and it's great. Hi, Zabu. Zabu, come here. Hey, Zabu, look what I got. Your favorite. Look. Look. He's like, how do I fit under here? Come on.
I think he was deciding whether or not to go over or under.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out, do I go over or under it? Cookie. Zabu loves these butter cookies. He loves them. But he can only have a couple a day. Man, it's so funny to watch him sit and eat and do it with his hands.
Yep.
It's so cool. Abnormal the Clown, it won't work. We tried that.
The booster?
No, using the GoPro to stream.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
no.
using the my drone to stream. It won't work because the signal just isn't good enough.
We're not in like a major city where there's signal every, one of
A
those
tower
towers.
every 5 miles, yeah. But we do have the internet in. And so we got the internet. Z-Dog, I called home and Z-Dog said it's in and it's working. So I said, okay, we're not doing a video today. We're going to go live because I want to test it. So we know if it's working or if I got to call CenturyLink and throw a fit before we do our main lives on Sundays. You guys, there's so many things. Oh, so many things happen.
I was going to say, just in case, this might be a short live because of how bad this thing might be.
Well, I will reconnect if it goes out.
I know, I'm saying.
Obi! Mary R, hello. Rosie's Random Treasures. What's up, Rosie? Kay. Hi, Kay. Yeah, the Kinkies last night. We're going to talk about that in a second. I'm being overwhelmed with so many questions on that. Oh my gosh, they're stressing out. They're stressing out. They're so stressed. What's that bald spot on his neck? What's that? Jen Hale, $1.49 super chat, super sticker. Thank you, Jen. We love you, Jen.
You had your pinky out there.
I know, I did it on purpose.
Uh-huh.
I did. South Dakota, refresh your page and the blurry should go away. Yeah, Tori, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, so let me tell you how our day started. So we've been going through a scare with my youngest daughter. She had something in her eyeball, and we went to. She had to go get fitted for contact lenses, so we took her out. It took her to do that about 3 months ago, and they gave her the contacts and all, but the doctor noticed a spot on her eye, and you know how doctors are. They don't want you to worry, so they're like, "Oh, we see a little spot there. We want you to come back in a week and see if we can see a little more." And so we brought her back in a week, and he's like, "Oh, it's still there. Hey, don't be worried, though. I just want my colleague to look at it, who is a specialist with eye cancer and stuff like that." Barbara, $20 super sticker. Thank you very much, Barbara. Woo-hoo! God bless. Love you. Thank you. So we took her back there with the specialist about a month ago. And he looked at it. Very nice gentleman, graduate of UF, my favorite school. So automatically I was happy with this guy. And no, we looked into him, and he's a very, very good eye doctor, ophthalmologist. And so today was her appointment at 12:30. And yesterday, CenturyLink was supposed to be out here to put the cable in the office here, and they never showed up. So I called them at 2 o'clock and was on the phone with them till what, 3:30?
About.
Rosie's Random Treasures. High five. Thank you very much, Rosie. So today was her appointment at 12:30, and CenturyLink decides to show up at 11 o'clock this morning. So I had to put Z-Dog up here with the guy from CenturyLink, and then they came out from animal control to finally pick up the trap that they had here for the dogs. What happened with that? You guys carried it all the way back?
Yeah, but when you said driveway, I thought you meant like near the house, not on the other side of the woodshed.
Well, of course I put it in the driveway right there. It was in the grass over there.
No, what we thought you meant was by the van, not by the woodshed.
If I would have done it in the van, I would have just drove it up here.
Yeah, that's what.
But I was in a hurry because I had to get Piper to her eye doctor appointment. So Piper and I get there at 12:30. We go into this room. They dilate her eye. Mm-hmm. Then they send us back out to the waiting room. And mind you, there's about 30 people in the waiting room, and they've got 29 chairs. So me being the person I am, the first person that walks in, it's all elderly people. The first person that walks in, I get up, give them my seat, and I just sit outside on the curb and wait. I told Piper, when they call her name, just yell out the door and I'll come in and we'll go in. Mm-hmm. So they called her name, we went in.
Well, in between that, you called me.
No, this was after that.
Okay, because I heard you walking around.
Yeah, but that was the second time I went outside because there's no room in the waiting room. There's only 29 seats, really. And I went there. We went in the second room. They took a picture of her eye. Then we had to go back out in the waiting room.
Okay.
And then I called you, and you said the internet was up, and I said, okay, we're going to try something because I want to make sure it's good. And today's Wednesday. I don't want to call them today and they say, oh, we can't get out there till Monday. No, this was supposed to be done yesterday. So
they probably would have said Friday, but
right,
no one works on the weekends.
No, but they would have said Monday. Trust me.
Yeah. I'm saying, best case scenario, they would have said Friday. Worst case, it would have been Monday.
Right. And so then they called us back in there into another room to tell us what they're going to do next. They're going to do an ultrasound of her eye. And then they send us back out to the waiting room. It's like, really? So we didn't even get in there to do the ultrasound of her eye till 3 o'clock. and we got there at our appointment was at 12:30.
So they just killed about 4 hours for.
Yeah, but the doctor was incredible. He's very nice and everything. So we get back there and they have to numb her eye because they got to stick this wand on her eye so they can ultrasound it. And we're scared to death already because there's a spotter on her eye, and you know they're saying, well, it could be a tumor, and I'm like, she's 17 years old. What is gonna, you know, it's, but it's just, it is really nerve-wracking waiting. And you know, the doctor talks to us before we did that. He goes, listen, don't panic. If it is a tumor, she's young, we can remove it. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And you know, Piper's, I'm like, you okay, honey? And she's like, yes, I'm fine. And I can tell she's freaking out. So I'm trying to make her laugh and everything. With nothing's working. And I can't blame her, because if they said that about my eye, I'd be doing the same thing. And we finally get back there. He does the ultrasound. And he's a very, very nice guy. He goes, I want you to see this, Robbie. Look here. Here's what I'm doing. He's explaining everything, and he's doing it, and he's showing me everything on it. And then he checks her other eye, and he says, you know what? I'm going to say it's a freckle on her eye. It's got no depth. It's really small across and height-wise. But thank God it's just a freckle. He's saying it's a freckle. It just appeared, and he says it's not a cyst or anything. It's, yeah, exactly. Rosie's random. It can happen, but it's usually caused by pregnancy diabetes or something like that brings it on. And it was a big sigh of relief. And he goes, listen, I'm calling it a freckle. It has not changed in the 3 months now at all. And there's no depth to it. It's less than paper thin. And he says, all right, I'm going to call it a freckle, but I want to check her again in a year. And he started talking to me. He goes, Robbie, I seen your YouTube you're really doing good with that. I love your stuff. And we start talking about the kinkies and everything. And we started talking about animal eyes. You know, and for years people always thought animals only see in black and white.
Let me go check on him real quick, actually.
And the fact of the matter is, the only animals that see in black and white are cows. All other animals see in color. And there's actually, him and I were talking, most animals have a more complex eye than we do. They can see ultraviolet light. And I was saying, yeah, I was filming my Kinkajous at night. And he goes, oh yeah. He goes, they've got to have incredible vision. And I said, you would not believe it if I told you. I said, you know how everybody says that animals can't see the red spectrum of color? That's why you use green or red. That's a farce. That's not true.
Why is green next to that?
I don't know. Green or red is night vision. And that's why they say put a green light up or a red light up, because the animals don't see it, but you can see the animals.
Well,
the animals do see it. And we proved that the other night with the Kinkajous. Now, here's what's going on with the Kinkajous. Everybody, sharks aren't blind. Sharks actually have good vision.
I mean,
some sharks that live in the depths and depths, I wonder how their vision is, because it's either better or they're blind because there is no light down there.
I think they rely on the other sensors for that, which then heighten. So, like vibrations and.
Yeah, well, obviously, if you don't have sight, your other senses are heightened.
I mean, hammerheads, they have great vision because of the spread.
Yeah, yeah. But they're up closer to the top where a lot of light penetrates the water. Okay, so we moved the Kinkajous down to their new enclosure. We put all these vines in there and tied the ropes around the vines to keep them tight together.
They already took out most of the ropes.
And then Kinkajous, forget it. They found the ropes. They literally, what we did was we tied those, Cecilia! We tied those ropes in knots and then took a flame thing and melted the nylon.
There's one right there, actually.
Where? Oh. We took one of the flame guns and melted the nylon, the knot together. Well, Kinkajous love to play with stuff. So
they like to chew on stuff.
They didn't do it with their mouth. I sat there and watched them. They did it with their nails. They sat there going like this and untied that melted knot. And so we have to figure out a new way to tie the vines together, because anything sticking up off the vine, they'll tear at it. Like those little nubs of the little vines coming off the big vine, they chewed all those off.
Yep, I saw that.
And they love their new Tracy Cakes. Hello. They love their new enclosure. It's absolutely it's cool to watch them. But one thing I noticed is last night when we were feeding, they saw us over there going back and forth and feeding the rodents. They were running all over, pacing all over, because they get excited thinking we're bringing them something. So that's when we went home, I came back up here, got some grapes, and took them down some grapes. And we're giving them grapes and stuff, and they loved it. Now, the thing I was talking to the doctor about, I go, I have to turn on the red light so I can film, so my camera can pick them up. And he said, yeah, but you're just making things brighter for them, so they're gonna be more active because they see that light and they want to know what's going on. And the thing is, the first time around, at the beginning of the footage, we actually zip tied my camera to the cage, and as you guys saw, Kinkajou tongue that's been eating honey licks your lens, it gets blurry. It's a mess. And then they were trying to chew on the phone, so I had to, KT Treasures, what's up? So I had to take the phone, put it on a tripod, and put it back. But they can see the tripod and our phone, and they could see you and I hiding over behind the bamboo.
Yeah.
And then when the deer walked up, they were like, and you saw them run to the one side of the cage. That's when the deer walked up. And they saw the deer, but then the deer saw us and took off. But then they were focused back on us. And they were like, hey, we're over here, come over here. So you heard the male start whistling. He sounds like a bird.
Yeah, like that.
And it's because he's all excited. He sees us, and he thinks we're going to come over there and give him treats. So now we got to figure a way. I don't know how to film them and get it so that they're not going crazy pacing. If you notice, they're pacing on the side of the cage where the camera is. Because they see the camera on the tripod, and they see us back behind the bamboo. So we got to try to figure a way to do this. I don't know if we buy like one of those spy camera things and just drill a hole in a piece of wood and put it in there so they can't see it and do it that way, or we're going to have to figure this out. We're going to have to play around and see what works and what doesn't work. And we can't be anywhere around there because we're not getting natural behavior with us there or with the camera on a tripod there.
Yeah.
Because their main focus is back and forth, and they're just going crazy because they know something's there that they want to get to. So they're just pacing, going back and forth. And they're going in and out of the night box. They're coming in and out, and they're coming right back. If you notice, they come right back to the front, to that front spot where the camera is. Now, Kinkajous are nocturnal animals, and they are already very hyperactive because they get a lot of sugar. They eat a lot of fruit. And they get the monkey biscuits, but their main diet is the fruit because their digestive systems are shorter than a regular animal. Kimberly Mills, $5 super sticker. Thank you very much, Kimberly. Woo woo. God bless. So we're going to have to figure a way that we can hook up a camera and get this, because I do want to be able to film cool stuff like breeding behavior, courting behavior, and stuff like that. And regular guy barbecue. I love to be able to film stuff like that. Like when we got to film the crocodiles actually breeding, that was incredible last year. And
we could just leave the tripod there until it becomes natural to them.
No, it won't though.
Yeah.
It won't, because they'll see the phone added to it. And what are you going to do? Leave the
Yeah.
phone there? They are so they're so smart that they notice any little different thing. They notice the red light. They notice if you use a dimmer light, John, it won't work. We tried that. I used
We used the dimmer switch one, right?
we used the plug on a dimmer switch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And we turned it way down, and then I played with it just to turn it up where the camera would still pick everything up, and it did not work because it was too bright. And the light that you guys see there it's about halfway dimmed. Mary Beth, hello. Kathy, hello. But the other problem, Kathy, is the light. You guys can see a lot of stuff because the picture's clear now. Peacock feathers and all kinds of stuff up there. Buckeye, Arizona. So it's gonna be some trial and error stuff. But then a lot of people were asking, what's wrong with the Kinky? Why is his throat like that? All right, Kinkajous, if you notice, I don't know if you saw it on that video. The male and the females, they all rub their cheeks right here and their throat on the vines because they're marking their scent on it. And it's when those vines have been in there for a little while, they're covered in the oil from the animal because that's how they mark their territory.
The old.
Abnormal the Clown, $2.79. That's what we got to do. Abnormal is we got to get a camera that's got infrared capability. But we ran into this problem last year trying to film the Cubans building the nest. It's trail cams and they're infrared. They still make a noise. That's the problem. They still emit a noise. And our Cuban jumped up in the tree, grabbed the trail camera, and crushed it. And that was what are you doing yawning?
I don't know why, I'm just tired.
Tired from what? Sitting in the house and watching TV all day?
Yes, actually, because that still can make you tired.
I am going to kick your butt.
You do it too.
Never. Never. I fall asleep watching TV. Drink one of these.
I already did.
You already did?
Yeah.
Will you open that one for me, please? I'm going to have to talk to a couple of my friends who are wildlife photographers. Like a good friend of mine is ABC. His name's Andy Brandy Casagrande. He's the main guy for Shark Week, and he actually films a lot of nature stuff. I'm going to ask him how he does something nocturnal, and I know he's already going to stay that Starlight lens, but we can't afford that. That lens is like $8,000.
I was about to say anything that anyone's going to say is probably going to cost us over $5,000.
Yeah, yeah. Dennis Zek, hello! Thank you, $5 super chat. God bless, thank you. I don't know, is Little Miss Q in here? The baby Cayman are doing great, so are the baby Gators, and so are the baby Cubans. All of them are doing great. Jeremy's got the cameras with the infrared. Now, we can do that, but they're going to hear it, and they're going to be doing the same thing, pacing. Because they're going to go to the direction of the sound, wherever that sound's coming from, and that's where they're going to be pacing. And the infrared still puts out, there's a little red dot on the camera that lights up. If you guys have ever looked at security cameras, when a security camera comes on, you see that little red dot. That's going to drive the kinkies insane. Last night I noticed, though, when I came up and when I was walking back down with the grapes, they weren't going nuts till they saw me coming past the bamboo.
What's that little red dot for whenever on security cameras?
It's a focus thing.
Okay, I thought it was...
It's an infrared, and what it does is sends out infrared light, and it bounces off the thing that it hits.
I thought it was also to show recording as well.
No, it's an infrared focus spot.
Okay.
Yeah, Callie, that it does work. They work great, but the problem is you're trying to film a nocturnal animal that sees it in the dark. So that's the problem. Now we'll figure it out. We'll have to go from there and just trial and error. But they weren't pacing and everything when I was coming back down. I saw them. Once they saw me, they ran to the front of the enclosure and started pacing again. They're going crazy. They're like, he's coming, he's coming. Boatman, boatman. Z-Dog, 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 Z-Dog. And Zabu too. Hey Tammy, yeah, it's working. It seems to be working. You guys are saying we have a great picture. Yeah, trail cameras make too much noise. The security camera, the problem, Abnormal the Clown, is like I said, the red light on it, though. They're going to see that red light, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. You know, when it's pitch black around and that light comes on, they're going to be like, oh, what's that? No, they don't need nerve meds because they're not, they just get excited.
And you can't exactly do that with an animal. Like,
right. Well, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, they do it with dogs and everything all the time.
I know, but I'm saying that's a dog, though. Like, this is different.
Yeah, but we're going to have to just play around and see what we can come up with. And see if, you know, plus you have the motion lights out there. So deer walk by or anything walk by, the lights come on, and then they're running over towards the light to see what they can see. I don't know how we're going to solve this. Z, grab Zabu. They want to see Zabu. Zabu, where are you? Zabu and Shaggy. Betty Boop, what? Tim is in the hospital, huh? Hello, Zabu. Look how beautiful that boy is. John, what's happening? John, if you want to come out and work tomorrow, I'll pick you up at school. I don't know, MZ. That's what we're gonna have to experiment with. Lisa. Everybody saying hi, Zabu. You can't see. Zabu sitting in Z-Dog's lap. Zabu, wave. Go, wee. He is adorable. He is such a ham, too. He is just a big ham. Hey guys, make sure you check out of the chat and go hit the thumbs up so it helps us with our algorithm. Yeah, Kinky's light, sound, action. Now, like I said, the bald spot on the male's throat, he's the one with the bald spot right there. It's from rubbing on the vines. He's marking his scent there. And once he gets that cage completely scented, you'll see his hair grows back in. But then if we change out vines, he'll lose his hair again because he's putting his oils all over everything so that he's marking his territory, that these are his girls. And the girls are doing it too, but hold on a second, Joe. He did it a little bit, but Z started petting him, so he quit. Let's see. On command. See that? It's pretty cool. Zabu, what are you doing? Zabu! I got your tail. I got your tail. What's he doing? Falling asleep now?
I can't tell. I don't know if he just wants to be down or just trying to fall asleep.
Chris, I talked to Chris this morning. He's all excited. His stuff. They're going to put the girls in private school. They just got the vouchers. Finally got the vouchers from the state. So he said 1-2 more weeks, and everything will be done, and Chris will be back out here. Louie, he could care less about the Kinkies. The Kinkies are asleep all day, so he's doing his thing all day, and then Louie goes in his night box at night and sleeps. They're up running around and making all kinds of racket. Louie sleeps right through it. Oh, Wendy, that is cool. Wendy's the one who sent Chris the helicopter. And I said, Chris, that's the only helicopter I'm going to let you fly. Right on, Rob. But that's how our day's been. And I wanted to make sure we did a live and tested the internet tonight and see how it works. And also, I wanted to explain a lot on the Kinkies because everybody's asking all these questions on the Kinkies. And it's 1 male and 2 females in there. Now, one of the females is okay during the daytime. I can pet her. But at night, they're like vampires.
Yes, I have evidence of this.
They got Z the other night on the finger with a claw, and their claws are so sharp. It's leaves like a paper cut, and it hurts so bad.
I can't close my finger all the way.
Yeah, because now it's healing, and you can't close it. I had it on this little finger, and my finger from getting cut on the bone is finally. I still have no feeling in it, but it's healed.
Yeah, I think it'll come back soon.
Yeah. Rosie, all right, take care, honey. Gail, Zabu got hurt because in the cage down there, we had 2 dogs show up on our property that are from down the street, and these people do not have their dogs in their own yard, and they were chasing Robbie around. They killed some of our guinea hens, some of our ducks, and they were chasing Robbie around his pen and chasing the lemurs around his pen. Now Louis just went up and went in his box, but Zabu was,
He wasn't used to it yet.
yeah, he's not used to any dogs or the deer or anything, so he must have jumped and hurt his back leg. He fractured his back leg, and it's actually, he's doing really good now, and he's healing, and he's walking around good. He's actually standing up on it. He's climbing the ladder in the office, and we said 2 to 3 more weeks of in the office and in the house, and he'll be able to go back outside. Hi, Rebecca. Louis is cute. He is funny too, though. He is hilarious. Barbara, that's so cool. Got her Lemur Palooza shirt for her 84th birthday. Happy birthday,
Yep,
Barbara.
happy birthday.
John, your birthday is tomorrow? Happy birthday, John.
Yep, happy birthday.
Are you coming out to the? Are you going to come out to the farm tomorrow or not? Do you want to come out? Why? What do we got to do?
No, I thought you had something planned for tomorrow.
I've got at 4 o'clock.
Okay, right, yeah. Okay. Nope, no.
You can get the Lemur Love shirts on our Amazon. Right there, Liz. Two people above you, I think. 3. The third one above you. Put up the link for our Amazon shirts. You can order your Lemur Love shirt from there. My daughter drew the design, the Lemur Love, and then it has our logo on the back with the YouTube play button. Ashley got her Lemur Palooza shirt. Awesome, Kyler. Awesome. Kyler, when you guys coming over? Where are you guys now?
Oh, okay.
He wants down. He wants to walk around. Elvis Presley Jr. in the house. Happy birthday, everybody. Oh, I forgot to tell you. The doctor was asking me about the YouTube and was saying it looks pretty cool. And he goes, I was thinking maybe start a YouTube channel. And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, come out to the farm. I'll gladly sit down and teach you what I know, and you can start from there. I think it would be really interesting because he's also does he's not only a optometrist, but he's a biochemical nutritionist. He's got his degree in that, and he wants to do he's been teaching people in the villages how to like, for instance, for your eyesight, I'll bet you guys didn't know that you should be eating lots of dark berries, like blueberries or blackberries. Any dark berries, they're good for the jelly in your eye, and it's a proven fact. And it keeps your eyes younger. And it won't correct your vision, but it will help the jelly in your eye, so it will stop your eyes from getting cataracts. It will prolong it because it keeps the jelly softer. So he's going to give me a call this weekend, and we're going to talk about it. And then he said, yeah, and I'll come out and you can teach me how to do this. And I said, of course, dude. I think that would be wonderful. Start a channel talking about all the things that an optometrist do and the things you can do to help your eyesight and everything. Awesome, Ashlyn. So that'll be really, really cool. And he's like, yeah, people have been telling me to do it. All the people in the villages, the older people. And I said, I think it would be a great idea. Because that's, health and everything. I love blueberries and blackberries too. But he said all the berries are good for your eyes, but the darker the berry, the better it is for your eye. So strawberries are good for your eye and everything.
Are cherries technically a berry?
No, cherries aren't a berry.
Okay, I thought they were.
No. Alan just had cataracts removed from my eye today. Awesome. Hopefully it turns out good for you. I love blueberries, and yes, I put them in my shakes. Once I go on my diet again, I'll do my shakes, and Z-Dog's got to do them, and we get back in the gym. We get the gym cleared out so we can get in there and start working out again.
Hopefully we can get
Sly 14 KT.
Hopefully we can get more stuff in there.
Yeah. You know what, Elvis? You're always going to have trolls. Always. What can you do? If you don't have trolls, your channel's terrible. You got to have haters to be a good channel. Oh, that's great, 2 leaves in a pod. Yeah, we put banana in there. I put peanut butter. I put pre-workout. Sly 14 KT, you're doing the keto? Cool. Are you doing the stuff that I told you to get? That stuff's incredible. Tomatoes are fruit. I love tomatoes. Awesome, Shadowrunner. I'm going to have to, Rob. I'm going to have to. I'm getting too big. The Sly 14K, it tastes good. You got all 3 though, right? The burn and the
Boost.
and the boost and the sleep.
Yeah.
I love it. That stuff's great.
Red, blue, and purple.
Well, you can get different flavors in all of them, I think.
No, but that's like their.
That's the one I had.
Yeah.
The red, the blue, and the purple. Because mine, the morning one was red, the afternoon one I did was blue, and then the purple one was the sleep.
Yep.
It's really, really cool. And you guys, make sure you check out our Amazon wish list, because we just put on stuff on there that we need for the farm, for the animals. Now, we need a couple different heating elements for the pond, for the tubs. I need to get a heater in that Mata tub, because we are actually starting to get cooler now at night.
Yeah.
And in another month, well, another 3 or 4 weeks, another month, we're going to be cold at night. I got to get the Mata heater, a submersible heater in there. And then we have the goat, the feeding bin for the goats. Ashlyn's bringing over her goats to stay here for a little while. So we got to get that set up in there. And I go through there, take down stuff, put up stuff. Once we've got enough of what we wanted, I take it down, and then we put it back up.
Heating pads would be nice.
CPR 58. Some people don't do well on tomatoes. Yes, they are on the heaters are on the wish list. The submersible heaters. Elvis is doing great. He's end of this month. I'm going to have to bring him in though. It's going to be getting too cold for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark. When it gets, the tortoises are fine outside till it gets under 50. You know what I should do? I should find those pig blankets and put those on Amazon, because then we can just lock them in their tubes with a pig blanket in there.
Yeah.
If I drill the pig blanket up to the roof of the tube, it'll work as a heater, and we can keep them out all year.
Oh, I thought you were talking like put them like right on the side.
No, because then fire ants get on it.
Yeah. Okay.
And if I put them on the roof of the tube, it still radiates heat down.
Okay. Well, we still got filled up then. The ends. That's what we need.
Elvis Presley Jr., you're 100% right there.
That's what we need more of those tubes. The concrete tubes.
Yeah. Yeah, I like those big black ones, like we have for the sulcatas.
Yeah, like
Those are incredible.
it's almost like a camping hut kind of deal. How big they are.
I'm gonna look into the security camera thing, and if I think it will work, what we'll do is we'll put a security camera system up on there, but it would have to be 4K for you to get good video that's usable, so I could transfer it to YouTube. So I'll do some research. I'm going to ask some friends that work in security cameras, and if there's a system I can get, what we'll do is put one out there on the Kinkies, maybe put one out in Tebow's Pond area, so with that could film at night, and we could do a gator video of how they're acting during the evening. Awesome, Sly 14K. Yeah, it's awesome stuff. I lost so much weight from it quick, and I kept it off till like I got really just, I don't know, depressed about the COVID BS and couldn't do anything, and that's when I started gaining all the weight. Depression is the worst. That'll make you eat everything you see and gain so much weight. Air fryers dehydrate?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, John.
They have a dehydrate, yeah.
Bridget, these shirts are not for sale anymore. They're already done. They only did them for a short time, the Lemur Palooza ones. Tracy Cake's daughter drew that one, and that one's all done. But
We're probably going to
Get Swamped is releasing a new shirt every month. And what we're going to do is that shirt's only going to be available for that month, and then it's not ever going to be available again. That way you can collect the shirts, and they're awesome. This month's, our first shirt we released was Lemur Love. We got another one coming the first Sunday of November.
Yep.
So the first Sunday of November, we're going to release a new shirt, and Lemur Love will be taken off, and it will never be available again. Northern Ontario, Canada. Hi, Steve. Right now we have pop sockets. Those will always be available. We're going to leave the pop sockets up there. But the shirts we're going to switch out. Every month, a new shirt.
We might
Elvis Presley Jr. $5 super chat. God bless, brother. Thank you so much.
we might do something with the pop sockets, like do a different saying or something.
No, it'll always say just get swamped.
Okay.
Pop sockets will always be the get swamped.
Okay.
Terry Adams, hi. Rosalie, the biggest difference between crocodiles and alligators, besides the obvious, crocodiles have a longer snout, Well, most crocodiles do. And think of crocodile's face looking like a V and an alligator's looking like a U. And also, alligators have a tongue, crocodiles do not. Also, crocodiles have a gland in their throat that removes the salt from the water, so they are fully capable of living in salt water because they can turn that salt water into fresh water and drink it. Alligators cannot. They can go out into salt water, stay there for a day or two, but they have to come back in. They need fresh water to survive because they do not have the gland to remove the salt from the water. That's the quickest and easiest things to explain in the difference. And there used to, a few years ago, there used to only be 23 species of crocodilian, which alligators are part of crocodilian, and caiman are as well, and gharials. Crocodilian consists of true crocodiles, gharials, false gharials, alligators, which there are two different alligator species, the Chinese alligator and the American alligator, and then caiman. That consists of the family Crocodilius. Now there are 26 species of crocodilian. So they just discovered 3 more species of crocodilian. They're really, really neat animals. Why do you guys hatch gator and crocodile eggs? Our gators, we breed the gators to sell to the alligator market, which means that they go for leather and for the hide and for the meat, which means that the wild population of alligators is protected. And they do actually have an alligator hunt, which is only a month long, 30 days long in the state of Florida, and there's only so many tags that are available. This saved the American alligator in the wild, because in the late 70s and early 80s, the American alligator used to be on the endangered species list, and we're on the brink of disappearing. But due to farming, due to the leather market and the meat market, they saved the American alligator. Farmers used to have to release back into the wild American babies, and now they're actually taking babies out of the wild because there's over 5 million in the state of Florida. So we help supply with our babies. Our baby alligators go to that. Now our baby crocodiles, the Cubans, we're raising up a bunch, and I actually sell some of them to people who have permits in Florida for those animals, because it's an endangered species, and I do want to eventually be able to put together a Cuban marsh, 5-acre Cuban marsh, where we can have about 100 Cubans in there, so we're producing enough of them. I'd like to be able to send a bunch back to Cuba. Yes, two Lees, you may. Pam! Z, go grab Zabu so Pam can see him.
Okay.
Kinkies are doing better. They're marking their territory everywhere. They're rubbing their neck. That's why they're getting the bald spot. Pam, look at Zabu. What's he got on his whiskers?
Cobweb.
He gets into everything. Shadowrunner, that's hilarious. You're welcome. Zabu, we love you. He's so awesome. Zabu is just He is incredible. He is such a character. He is very soft. His fur is, it's like chinchilla soft. Yes, we do have a t-shirt coming out with Zabu on it. We have a t-shirt coming out with the Kinky on it. We have them coming out with the alligators and crocodiles on them. So you'll just have to wait and see when each shirt comes out what it's going to be that month. And like I said, we're gonna release shirts. They'll be available for an entire month, and then once that month is up, we're gonna take the shirt down, and it'll never be available again. This way, they're collectors. I think Cheryl, as long as it's still clear and it has not froze up, we haven't had any problems with it. So I think the internet thing is a success for the office. Now we just have to figure out how we can get the internet a better signal so we can film in the alligator marsh, in the crocodile pens, and all that, and do a live from there. We will have them with turtles and tortoises. What about cheesy puff shirts? No cheesy puffs for you.
That's going to be the April Fool's one.
Yeah. Z-Dog said that'll be the April one for April Fools.
They'll just say, this is a cheesy puff shirt. On the back it just says not.
It has to say get swamped on the back.
Well, no, you can also do...
No, you can't. Every shirt says get swamped on the back. But we got something, a surprise coming out. We're going to actually do in November 2 things. One of them comes out about the 15th. What's the Sunday right around the 15th, the halfway point? I can't pull up a calendar right now.
Yeah, I was about to say, you expect me to know this? I think it's like...
PDF one, it'll be Robbie with the big dab belly and a gummy.
I think it's the 12th.
Marcia, oh, happy birthday. 75 years young. There you go. God bless, Marcia. We actually got internet installed in the office today. Algeria, hello. That's awesome. You saved a baby turtle. Sunday, November 14th, we'll release the second thing with, which I think is going to be super cool. But it's going to be a surprise. Everybody wishing Marcia a happy birthday here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Pam Pam is so happy. She just keeps yelling how much she loves Zabu. That's awesome. Zabu! What are you doing, buddy? Let's see if I can get him to yell. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He's got his head tilted. Marcia, oh, $4.99. Thank you, Marcia. God bless. Wrangling cows this morning at 75. God bless you, Marcia. That's how you stay young. Just keep working. Wait a minute, Victoria, your birthday is on the 22nd of November? Sorry, Victoria, that can't be your birthday. That's my birthday. November 22nd is my birthday, though. I can't. Sky Dancer, I got to do it on a Sunday on the live. when we release all the shirts and on the lives on the Sundays. Abnormal the Clown, are you going to release an ugly Christmas T-shirt? You want a picture of Z and Chris on a shirt?
I'm just leaving.
Gotcha.
I'm just leaving now.
He's like, that was rude. Get your butt back in here.
I'm gonna hang out with Zabu over here now.
I hate daylight savings time.
Hang out with Zabu over here now.
Get over here.
No.
Bring Zabu over here.
No, it's only me and Zabu now.
Croc in a Santa hat would be cool. We talked about that yesterday. Cecilia was like, Robbie, be nice. Two Leaves in a Pod said Z's doing his own calendar. You're going to do it in a cheetah skin. Sorry, Jack. Sorry. My favorite colors are blue and orange. I bleed blue and orange. A Z-Dog and Zabu a calendar.
No.
Kimberly, I have belly dance videos for Chris to practice with. Oh my goodness. Chris is going to Tallahassee tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Z-Dog, what's your favorite colors? 2 colors.
Purple is one of them. I'm debating whether or not it's like red or black, like between those two.
Purple and black?
Probably.
Purple and black.
I don't know, it constantly changes, like, it just depends on my mood.
Karen says 63 and probably getting divorced. Why are you getting divorced, Karen? How long have you been married? I don't know if we could get Zabu to wear a hat. He'd probably tear it off.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
He doesn't really like wearing anything on his head.
He doesn't.
He doesn't like anything on his head. Really.
No, he really doesn't like things on. Maryland Raby sucks right gravy in the house. $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Marilyn. God bless. Black and purple. Z-Dog saying purple. He really is my future grandson-in-law. Sue, have a great, great night. Digit has a question. What's your question, Digit? Where are you? Put it back up. Ask it again. I did not see it, so let me. I don't know how far back. Digit. Hey, my parakeets are dancing to Billy Joel. Only the good die young. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? They might be plotting to kill you.
No, I got this. Yes.
Yes.
There we go. I think I answered that one in detail.
Yeah, that's the color of my body, black and blue.
I believe I answered that one in detail.
You got in detail there.
Yes.
23 years for nothing except a damn backache. I'm sorry, Karen. I'm sorry. Dan says, I painted the bedroom ceiling while listening to you. Tori, you have a great night, sweetheart. What two colors does Chris like? I don't know, John. We'd have to ask him.
Yeah.
Definitely we'll ask Chris when he gets back. I'm sorry. That's terrible. You got all those years invested and then I couldn't imagine getting divorced. Oh my goodness. Even though my wife always threatens to divorce me. She says, if you bring another animal home, we're getting divorced. And yet, she's the one who brought all the Great Danes home.
She took the rap for that one.
Yeah, she does. The animals love pumpkins. We feed all the tortoises pumpkins and all the lemurs and all the kinkajous and everything pumpkin because it acts as a natural dewormer. Gator orange, that's right. Blue and orange, baby. "25 years on November 2nd. Lemur Palooza shirts have been shipped. Oh, sorry, Cheryl. Yeah, widowed or widowers, that is absolutely hard. Barbara got divorced after 30 years. Whew. Selena! Hello, honey. Canada, Linda. Deb got her shirt Monday. Mark, I'm 26 years married. If I ever got divorced, I would never get married again. One time and done. 35 years, Selena. Congratulations, that's awesome. Yeah, Tori, it's the best. We even feed it to my wife will buy canned pumpkin, but you got to get the real one, and we feed it to the dogs like once a month. We put it in with their dog food and all. That way, it works as a natural dewormer. Susan, God bless. 53 years. Wow. Kim, hello. 39 years in December. Married 18 years, separated for a year, getting back together. That's cool, Ashlyn. You got to try to work things out. Look, marriage is not a simple thing. You get married and it's simple. It's working at it every day, and it's marry your best friend. You know, that way, and you're gonna have days, even your friends, you get days where you don't want to be around them, but you got to work through it. The secret is never go to bed mad. Adventures with the Hudsons, 21 years. God bless you guys. Dan, don't go through with it till you're ready. I imagine they could choke on it. It's not likely. That's why crocodiles and alligators raise their head up out of the water to swallow. Betty Boop, I'm so sorry. Eric Armstrong, if you're a Gator fan, you must be a Buck fan too. I don't really watch pro football. I watch friends of mine that play pro football, but I'm not. The Miami Dolphins were my favorite pro football team years and years and years ago, but I'm really not into it. They get paid way too much. I know some of my friends are going, Robbie, shut up. And I'm not saying it's their fault. It's just, I think we paid professional athletes way too much in this country. And every country, really. And,
well, some countries, I can understand why they get paid as much as they do.
It's just, I don't know. I
understand in some countries.
It is what, I don't see someone signing a $50 million contract to play football. I mean, I think the players are better when they're in college because they have an incentive to get to the pros, so they play harder and they don't have those attitudes that a $50 million player has. Yeah. You know, that you're getting true sportsmen. 35 years. God bless you, Tracy Cakes.
Again, some stuff is understandable, like for us, like culture-wise, like the difference is drastic because stuff can be completely different.
I don't know. They could change their life. It changes their life here too, but a lot of them, look what they do. They blow the money.
Exactly. But that doesn't apply to all of them. Though.
John Kempf, I've been dating 27 years. Glenn Perry, $5. You got your Lemur Love shirt today? Awesome. High five. God bless.
But still, like that. Not all of them, though. Completely.
43 years. Mimi's parents have been married. That's awesome. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Z, but it's, I don't know. Some of them start out as great people, and then you give them that much money and they turn into a-holes because they think they run the world. If you gave me that much money, I'd have every animal you could imagine, and I'd still be donating money. St. Jude's, I'd donate to them, and to autism, and to so many different things. So many different things that are out there. Lisa, I've been married 21 years. I think I'll give it 20 more before I give up on it. That's cool, Dan. 78 years. That's sad, Barbara. That's sad. You should have at least tried. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Sly. 14 karat, sorry about that. That's true, Selena. Oh my goodness. Prayers for Tim. Songbird. Whew. That's a tough one. That's it. Sly, it's like that in all walks of life. I was young, I was dumb, and I made money, and I blew it, and was stupid about it, but you just got to do it again. Thank you very much, John Weigel. Thank you. I don't know. Dan, that is driving me crazy. I cannot figure out who Marilyn Raby Sucks Dried Gravy is. I'm sorry, Wendy. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Z-Dog loves doing the animals, and he'll continue this on. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Jane Lord, God bless. Have a great night. Get dinner ready.
What time is it actually?
PDF1. I'm so sorry. It is 6:30. You guys, we have to get going because we have to make food for the Kinkajous and the lemurs, feed everybody, and get going. Mm-hmm. But thank you guys. Like I said, I just wanted to talk to you guys about our day and see how our internet worked tonight, since we just got internet, and it seems to be working great. We have not froze up once. It's been doing awesome all night. It's a great picture, and you guys got great audio and video. Z, smile.
I am.
That's what everyone's saying here. Z, smile. Z, smile.
Ow.
Ow. Stop. I did not even get you.
No, you did.
You liar. I grazed your belly with my fingertips. You guys are absolutely wonderful, man. You guys are a blessing, and you guys are truly, truly amazing. And thank you guys for all the gifts and everything for the animals and us as well. And thank you guys for all the love and the support. And listen, and if you can't afford to get a shirt, or you can't afford to send us stuff for the animals or whatever, it doesn't matter. Watch the videos from the beginning to the end. That helps us more than you would ever believe, because that we hope to build this channel so it will fund the whole building of this park. And that's how we do it, is just keep putting out content. You guys keep watching it, and you give it a thumbs up, and that way it puts it higher up in the algorithm, and the more views we get, the better off, the more money we make off of it, which all the proceeds from that go right back to building the park. None of them is used for anything besides the animals and building the facility. That's all the proceeds from that work. And as soon as we can get back open, then we can start doing tours again and charging people to do tours, and then I can get employees back in here, because the employees get paid from people coming to the park and visiting, and the YouTube is going to fund the building of the park and maintaining of the animals and everything. So it's a beautiful thing, and that's how it goes. That's how the bacon fries, Z. You guys, thank you so much for everything. We love you. God bless. Take care. Get swamped. Share your passion, and random act of kindness, please, guys. Random act of kindness, and let's just smash out all the hate in the world. And love is contagious. Let's spread it. You guys take care. Get swamped. See ya. Bye. Bye, Zabu. Come on, Zab. We gotta go make you dinner.